this is Becky and I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using the Scrap by Creative Scrappers, and I am going to use some Felicity Jane papers and embellishments. These are not from newer lines. I think these might be, they're not old, maybe 5 months old or something like that. This is back when the stickers that she had, you had to fussy cut out or you had to cut out yourself. I don't think she still does it that way. I haven't ordered any kits, so I'm not sure. On that sketch, it did have this circular pattern, so I went ahead and cut that out on my silhouette because I cut my title along the edge over on that right hand side. Here I am cutting up some strips. If you saw in the sketch, there were a few strips of patterned paper or whatever. I guess you could interpret it however you want. A few strips of ribbon. I have no idea. I'm using strips of paper. I'm going to use 2 vertically and 1 horizontally. Anyway, where I cut the title out over on the right hand side of that circle, I am going to back that with a solid paper. Now these are photos of Adele, Brandy's daughter, and she's my great niece. Adele is my great niece. Brandy is my niece. And the shirt she's wearing says "Strong Like Mom," so that is what I made my title be. Now the paper that I put underneath the photo, it almost looks heathered. It's kind of grids, and they're kind of wonky, but it looks like it's a heathered. And the shirt that Adele is wearing is a heathered shirt. The fabric, the t-shirt material fabric looks heathered, so I thought that would be cute back behind there, but it didn't really pop enough right here. You can't really read the title, it's too light. So I pull out a darker piece of paper to back that with. Here I'm showing my adhesive. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base, and that is where you see the darker color underneath that title. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this bit and decide where I want my photos. Now I'm going to put them right here. Now it's going to take me a minute to glue those down because I want to put around my embellishments around the photo first, because I don't want any to cover up that title. Here's one of those stickers that I was talking about. I'm going to take the sticker and put it on a thicker piece of paper or cardstock or something and just fussy cut it out. I'm pulling out some embellishments here that were in with my Felicity Jane stuff. I do pull out several rubber pieces and a few stickers, I believe. Okay, so you can see over the right hand side, there's this little package of flowers there by Recollections. I am going to use that. Right here is a branding strip, and it's ombre pink. It is going to sit right there underneath that photo. I have no idea why I'm putting it down this way. That is so weird. It's like I didn't want to pick it up because I didn't want to move the position of it or something. And as you can see, I had to pull out my liquid glue because I missed a big old spot right in the center when sticking down. That was silly. I do silly stuff a lot. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to cut this flower sticker in half. I'm going to put part of it over on the right hand side of the photo, and I'm going to put the other part up at the top. I'm trying to adjust it just so that the leaves that come out of that side do not cover up too much of my title. It is going to go over the very end of that M just a little bit. I don't tack it down though, so it's just kind of hovering over it. Apparently I'm using double-sided sticky tape. I think I must have been going through an adhesive drought at this time because I haven't seen my ATG gun pull out yet, so I must have been out of that. And then I was using that little blue Tombow one, and that one seemed to have went away. That one probably ran out too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and commit to where my photos are. I did back these photos with some white. Now the background that I am using, it is the back side of a piece of paper that was in a 12 by 12 paper pad. I just stuck down a rubber charm up at the top. It is a peach bow. This right here is just a little strip. I think it might be from a branding strip. It could be a sticker, but it's the same ombre hearts that is on that border strip, only it is in the aqua color. I put a fussy cut flower down there at the bottom left of that photo. Here's where I'm sticking down that bow. And the love that is in between those two photos at the bottom, that is a rubber charm. So today this is going to go up on September 6th. So today we should be, I don't know how to word this properly, at the Rock of Gibraltar, on the Rock of Gibraltar, in the Rock of Gibraltar. I don't even know how you say that. That's where we're hanging out today. If you're following me on Instagram, hopefully I have some photos to share with you. Here I'm showing you this glitter paper. I am taking out the Martha Stewart punch with all the little hearts, and I'm going to give those a scatter around the page. I am going to use those hearts like you would sequins or enamel dots or whatever. Just scatter them around. Now it is a little bit of work to get these little gold hearts stuck down, but I think it's worth it. I think it is so cute. I did this with the Martha Stewart star punch as well. And I am going to have to tell you, the heart punch seems to cut more crisp than the star punch, but it could be the thicker glitter paper that makes it look more crisp or punch more crisp. Here's where I'm committing to that Love rubber piece. I like the rubber pieces that Felicity Jane has been doing. They're really cute, or not has been doing, but that I have. I might go back and recheck out her kits again. Here are the recollection flowers I was talking about. I am going to put these down around the page as well, and I just kind of tuck them just to give them a little bit of a pop, just a little something else. None of them are outstanding on their own. They're all tucked under something. So you can like have these little peak surprises of texture. It's very cute. I'm using my tweezers to try and tuck them in a little better, and I do put those down with liquid adhesive. I am just picking out some of the colors that are more like my layout. There was a bunch of yellow in there. I did not use any of the yellow. Here I am pulling out my date stamp. I stamped the date down at the bottom, May 30th, 2017. I did that with StazOn. These are some LA Studio Alphas, and I am going to spell out Adele and put it right there. It blends into the background, and that is perfectly fine because it's just a little side piece. You know, it's not like something that's supposed to stand out at you. It's just to have her name on the page. Now this is going to be a layout, I might have already said this. This is going to be one that I am going to send to Brandy, so I did not write any journaling on here. There is plenty of space for her to write something if she wants to, or put something on the back. Here I'm showing you the sketch again, and I am going to show you how the page turned out for me. Apparently I did freeze frames on here. I didn't mean to. I did go back and try and take pictures again, and the whites have kind of a blue tint because, again, it is overcast here. If I pull out my camera to take a picture, it gets overcast. It's insane. I don't know what's going on. All right, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.